Okay, for real.
Comparing is kind of
Shady,
funny.
let's start this off with a bang. Here on F2.
Now, we do see off the line, we do see Joshua taking the lead here as we start the season. Checo Perez also chasing down, and the person from F3, not recorded, but documented in that fourth position now, Adam Chase. We do see Checo Perez is chasing down. Can anyone, Adam Chase into the lead on debut in F2, as he does have a chance to go in F1 automatically from F3, getting top 3, as we do see Izuku in that first position, all of them fighting Aurelia no balls in third, of course. Now we do see Izuku getting into that first position, trying to keep that position. Adam Chase getting past Aurelia Nobles, but does he go? No, Aurelia Nobles does not get back past, and will anyone take that more path? As we do see two people take it. We do see the two Rodin cars, and we do see the Trident of Izuku Midoriya in that first position still. Adam Chase is chasing him down. He is living up to his name. So we do see Joe in first now, out of nowhere, with Behrman in third. Nobles in fifth. Now, what are your thoughts on the start of the F2 season?
It's a decent start with a lot of new faces and recurring faces here. We do have one returnee, that's Nagisa Shiota there in the Rodin. Oh, struggling a bit there. And then we have the two Camposes managed by Ramen, that's Khabib Nurmagomedov, and Joshua Steidenfeller. As well, a mixed season for Izuku last season, with a terrible F2 appearance, but many good F1 reserve runs, which let him get a Trident seat. Meanwhile, we do see quite a couple of new faces here. That's Adam Chase, who just performed well in this season at F3, which surprisingly happened before not before and not with the season, which is definitely interesting to see. Meanwhile, Khabib Nurmagomedov now in the lead with fastest lap as well. Behrman is in second, Joe is in third, Izuku, Joshua Steidenfeller, Aurelia Nobles, Alfizito, Will Buxton, Nagisa Shiota, and Taki Tachibana holding off the top 10.
And we do see the new Ramen entry in that first position. Behrman, Ollie Behrman that is chasing him down. Now, Joe in that third position, we do see the Trident driver in fourth, and the point scrappers does look to be Toto Wolff, Suggs, Rosalina, and Adam Chase now, as
Don't
they all
forget
fight for that
Jeff
position.
in the back.
We do see Behrman going after them. Is Jeff Prost overlapped here?
Yes,
I think
I'm
so.
assuming. I think he got stuck at one point. Most likely.
Yes. We do see Izuku going through Joe, also chasing him down, as Toto Wolff, the other Trident driver, is there to try and score points as we head on to the final lap. It does look like the Ramen driver will win the Grand Prix, but can anyone make any moves? Behrman looking to have the best chance to make a move into that first position. Getting a bit stuck there isn't the best thing, as Behrman chases them down now, getting stuck a small bit. That's not what you want to see in a driver. Behrman chasing down. Can Behrman make any moves? It doesn't look like it, and the Ramen driver will win. We do see Behrman in second on debut, and Suggs on third on debut. Izuku in fourth, Joe fifth, Rosalina sixth, Taki Tachibana in seventh, Alfie Zito in eighth, Toto Wolff in ninth, and Joshua in 10th. We should also get 21st, 22nd, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's see 1st and 22nd, please. Thank you. What?
I'm really confused, but we did see a lot of overtakes on the below 10.
Yep, and my voice, I'm gonna keep commentary because I need to practice my voice and get my breathing right. I think that's my biggest issue, is that I'm starting to talk too fast because I'm trying to talk a lot. That's an issue.
When you're trying to talk a lot, try to control your breathing most.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a,
That's the kind of issue I'm
yeah.
having is because I'm trying to like everything's happening so fast that I've just got to keep talking and keep
Yeah, you
talking.
gotta control your breathing, which is easy when you are a really fast talker.
Yep. Normally I
But
am
my
not.
problem is I keep long making my words long going that's my problem.
You
I
keep
need
saying
to practice commentary. I need to practice commentary.
You don't start
In
like
fake.
using. See, so you don't start using like filler words.
Yes.
Hello.
I think I
Happy
need to
Nurmagomedov.
like, you know, practice my commentary in non-competitions.
Yeah, this is a competition, but
Yeah. So
we can always like set like another one up like whenever like in private, and you can like practice comment bit of advice on it.
yeah, that would be
Okay,
a really good.
yeah, this is the main series, so this is just me as your yapping. And lights out, and away we go. We do see Azul's Nigua, Mark Anthony, on that pole position. He does lose it off the line as Virgil Diaz, a new rookie, makes a good move into that first position. Coach Wade is the second season for him as we see Darkness and Kevin McAllister, the two Ferrari champions. And Virgil Diaz down the inside takes first position, but Darkness and Chandler Harlow are able to take advantage, but Virgil Diaz taking an even better advantage, and he makes it into first position. Oh, not a very good bounce from him, but he does still keep fourth, which isn't too bad, but it's still a lot of positions lost. But we do see Teo Porcher on debut as well in sixth place. Very good round for him in F2, as John Bennett, the race winner in F1
Oh, Chandler
and F2
Hollow
in a
is
row,
stuck.
and Chandler Hollow
Chandler
is
Hollow.
stuck. Shady into second place, chasing down Coach Wade now, and he does make the move into first, but Darkness is starting to chase him down. Coach Wade as well, Felix Argyle, those three are trying to make a move. Can Felix Argyle make a move? No, as they get blocked. We do see Darkness also trying to chase down those top five, very close. We do see Shady still leading. Can anyone take the different pathway? No, they can't. So he still leads as Felix Argyle. That's a very bad bounce as Coach Wade and Takino try to take advantage of it. They cannot, and Shady
Darkness
keeps
also
that
gets
first
stuck for a
position.
bit there, losing a lot of positions.
John Bennett's a sixth now as Shady falls down to fourth after that first corner that was terrible. And we do see Taki Inoue has actually been first place right now. What are your thoughts been on the race so far?
It's a rise for a lot of the new rookies and returnees here. We do see 10 different rookies, I'm assuming, I think, and 2 returnees, namely Felix Argyle and Jamiroquai, looking for some redemption here in the main series. Meanwhile, the new AlphaTauri and Lamborghini teams have also appeared, replacing Audi and I forgot the other one. And that means Coach Wade is in the AlphaTauri with Chandler Hollow. Felix Argyle, meanwhile, has the lead with Taki Inoue now in second. John Bennett through the straights. Amazing work. Amazing maneuvering there, but only gets second after that nice defending as we go to lap number 6. Neck and neck between those two, Argyle and Bennett. Really, really fighting. Kaguya hits the attenuator, loses a bit of time there, but is still in the points. Jack Black also looking for a debut finish in the points for Lamborghini, at least. With some experience in his back, that is surely not too far from attainable. John Bennett, amazing! That is a crazy move by Felix Argyle. Goes super defensive and forces John Bennett to lose a lot of time there in the Plinko, but it does not work out long term there because he falls 4 positions just starting the 7th lap here. Taki Inoue takes back the lead. Shady is once again in second place. And as the bottom 5 of the points, that's Vern, Kaguya, Ferko Diaz, TWD, and Darkness. Rounding off, that is Taki Inoue and Shady, neck and neck through the straights. Now going to the turn, and it's still Taki Inoue holding off.
I mean, I genuinely think John Bennett has a very good chance of achieving a win this season. He has gotten a win already under his belt, and he has proven himself in F2. And it looks like that F2 run is definitely proving itself to be the right call for the Shady. As we do see John Bennett going down the other path. Can anyone else take the best path? Felix Argyle takes the inside path and tries to go through. He does get way more speed, but does bump on nothing for some reason. And John
That's
Bennett
locking
is
up.
into second after a move down the inside. He does make an overtake on Taki Inoue, chasing down Shady now as we go on to lap 9 out of 11.
Hey, yo!
Well, I didn't set that lap counter. Anyway, it does look like Shady is running away with it. Can John Bennett do anything about it? No. Taki Inoue can though, and Felix Argyle as well, as Jack Black is there. John Bennett also getting a bit screwed, as we do see Shady. How far ahead is he now? He is
1.7.
1.7 seconds ahead. John Bennett also there. We do see him go down the outside, trying to go through. John Bennett does smash into Felix Argyle, trying to make an overtake. But we do see John Bennett going through. Can he take the better pathway? Yes, he can. John Bennett down the inside into a better position. Will he take that second place off Taki Inoue? It does look like it, and he does. John Bennett into second on the final lap. Oh, but he gets a very bad bounce and moves back down to third. That is still a podium on official rookie debut for John Bennett here. This would look very good on the record. So we do see him chase down Taki Inoue. Taki Inoue does have a big lead, as John Bennett doesn't go, but he does. Jack Black has a chance to overtake John Bennett. Now as we move on to the final few corners, it does look like Shady with Braun GP will win the first race of the season. Can John Bennett keep anything? John Bennett falling down to fourth on the line as Coach Wade takes that third position, with Taki Inoue in second, Felix Argyle third, Jack Black fourth, TW98 seventh. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Kaguya 8th, Darkness 9, Inther Patuvasak 10th, Jamiroquai 11th, Fercho Diaz 12th, Dennis Hauger 13th.
And what about
John
a
Eric
debut
14th.
for Taki Inoue and John Bennett? That is crazy work for these rookies there. That is a podium finish in fourth place under their belt now.
I mean, when you look at the rookies, you also can't ignore TW98 in 7th there. That's also
Perhaps.
pretty good.
But you've got to admit, Taki Inoue and Shady had a really great game today.
That is true.
With
That was a
Shady
very good race
maintaining
from
a
the-
really big,
A very. We don't need to commentate the results. We know what the results are.
Yeah.
Wait,
not
where's Teo
commentating.
Porsche got 13? That's meant to be John Bennett. John Bennett got 13, not Teo Porsche.
Yeah. Bennett. John Bennett.
John
Okay.
Bennett's Bennetting it.
Okay, let's start. 5 red lights are now here in the comeback of Lickwall Circuit to TheMarble. Lights soften and away we go. We see the two campuses back in the front row with Joshua Steidenfeller in the lead after a great overtake there to Sebastian Vettel, but Alfizito is putting on pressure. As we go to the S's, Steidenfeller keeps it. Vettel moves to second once again, but Silly Square also is there. Toto Wolff, Vettel misses the hairpin badly. Meanwhile, Alfizito now back in second, Toto Wolff now in third.
We are seeing a very interesting race in F2 here as we do see Alfie Zito take that first position, absolutely ruining Joshua's race, as we see Will Buxton in that second position in that MP car. Vettel also making an overtake as he goes into second position. Alfie Zito, very bad bounce. Can anyone take advantage? It doesn't look so. But we do see Alfie Zito fall down to third. Anything can happen on the straight though. And we do see nothing really happening. What have your thoughts on this race have been?
It's a good start definitely for Vettel, and Steidenfeller is still managing to keep near the front, unlike his teammate who was falling now way to the back after that race win last race. Will Buxton now still has the lead. Silly Square has moved up to second, and Behrman is in third. That is a good position for Behrman. Consistency and in the high points, that will be beneficial for his championship hopes. The two rodents are also there. Mia Chinen and Nagisa Shiota. Human 64 gets bumped over, loses a lot of momentum there. They are losing a lot of positions. Taki Tachibana tries to go to the inside, gets denied. Toto Wolff and Izuku Midoriya also there meanwhile. Will Buxton trying to extend that lead by a lot. Silly Square and Behrman. Oh! Great move by Behrman there to the double hairpin.
Silly Square, very good run through the straight, is able to take that first position, but Will Buxton did try and say something about that. He couldn't though, as we do see Silly Square lead our pack away. We do see Will Buxton chasing him down. Behrman trying to find any room to overtake, but both Primus and the MP driver overtake Silly Square. Silly Square's race starts to fall apart here. Adam Chase chasing down Sebastian Vettel now, as well as, oh, Vettel. Very weird blocking, but it does work out for him. But Human also up there. Adam Chase up to that 7th position as they all chase down. Will we see? They look like Taki Inui, the Prima driver, in that first position now. Buxton falling down to 2nd. Silly Square taking a different line. Will it work? Not really. But Human is there. Can Human, the other driver of the team, get through? Not very well, but good enough to keep that position.
Gets blocked by Silly Square. That is amazing defense that turned into offense. Sorry, I had to point that out, really. That is a lead change now.
Yeah, we do see Silly Square as well. Adam Chase almost in those podium positions. The person in F3 who got that top 3 position and was eligible to move up to F1, taking a year in, or taking the rest of the season in F2, get more experience than everyone else possible. As Alex Albon, who was originally selected to go into F2, got put into WEC instead. We do see Silly Square trying to run away with it now. And we do see Buxton as well, trying to chase him down, as well as Taki Tachibana and Adam Chase. Izuku going past Adam Chase there. Who will get the best run out? Will it be Adam Chase? Will it be Izuku? Adam Chase, very good run through, but he does hit a bumper. As we do see him get overtaken by a bunch of people, but overtaking Joe afterwards. Silly Square still keeping that first place. Now Azure, do you think Silly Square managed to keep it through the final straight?
It's still possible, but it's a neck and neck between Taki Tachibana and Silly Square here in the final lap of racing. Will Buxton is in 3rd, Izuku Midoriya in 4th, and it's still a close race for that final points as well, with what seems to be the 2 ARTs and Mia Chinen from Rodin looking to solidify 9th and 10th at least. Tachibana, Buxton, and Silly Square neck and neck. Silly Square makes it, falls back to 3rd, and Will Buxton trying to take advantage to the double hairpin. Will Buxton has the advantage. Can he keep it into the straight? He has a big advantage here. Taki Tachibana trying to catch up, but it will be futile. Will Buxton wins at Le Qual. Silly Square takes it over the line against Taki Tachibana for 2nd place, and Izuku Midoriya keeps 4th place.
Nobles. just Nobles. You're cutting off Alfie Zito's name.
I know.
Thank you.
That's fine.
How would he feel? It'd be you were cutting his name.
You're injured. Okay. Now we're back here for the qual circuit in F1. The last time it has been here is quite a couple of seasons ago. It's lights out and away we go. Hauger has the lead. Through the hairpin is John Bennett taking it away. Tictum is in 3rd for Red Bull, and Coach Wade is in 4th for AlphaTauri. Hauger, very bad through the S's. John Bennett takes advantage with that, such as well as Tictum. LeBron James is also there for looking for a debut. Looking for the first points finish as a rookie.
I mean, this is looking very good for John Bennett's rookie season. It might even be the best rookie season, and we're not counting season 1 as a rookie season. Okay?
Yes.
Or season 2. But I'm not counting season 2 as the best season for a rookie.
Guess who's
Now
in
we do see
points? Guess who's in
John Bennett.
points?
John Bennett. We do see John Bennett going down LeBron James. Also there, Rahman into that first position. Can he take a win here as he gets chased down by the whole pack now? This
That's
is looking
crazy.
very interesting as
Vern.
Vern bumps into him.
Wow.
Rahman
My
getting
nightmare!
completely
My
thrown off.
nightmare!
Boy. I was commenting. Good sir.
Sorry.
Rahman back into second place, going round the outside of Jean-Eric Verne, chasing down Dan Ticktum, who is a reject, but he does have a lifeline now after a decent enough season. Isn't that right, Azil?
Yeah. And meanwhile, Tictum is trying to extend that lead through lap 2. TWD 98 is there. My Nightmare Mark Anthony is in third, looking for their first rookie points as well. Meanwhile, Ramen is looking for their first win, I'm assuming? I don't think he got a win last season as a rookie, so it will be a great boost for them if they keep that win. Christian Ho for Renault as well, looking to be in the points.
Rahman going down the outside of Nightmare Mark Anthony, getting a decent bounce, chasing down Dan Ticktum now as they try and inch closer. Rahman not having a very good time, trying to block off Takinu while chasing down Dan Ticktum. Dan Ticktum fumbles a small bit. Rahman doesn't. This is a perfect opportunity for anyone to catch up. Ticktum losing his lead. It's an even worse bounce, even for them. So we do see Rahman chasing down Dan Ticktum here. Can Rahman with an awful bounce, but he will be overtaken by only 2 people. At least it's not 3 billion. We do see Ticktum, very good lead. Coach Wait, Rahman very good down the first straight, as we do see him pass his Azil's Nightbot. We do see Taki Inui also there, trying to block off Dan Ticktum as Taki Inui has gotten past a rookie, looking for a very good result here for a podium. Do see Ticktum very much chasing down that first position, trying to get it off. Will anything work out for him? As we see Vern and my Nightball, Mark Anthony, and Rahman in that big fight. Taki Inui, terrible bounce, and we do see a few people overtake him like Rahman. Rahman also blocking Taki Inui, so Taki Inui falls down even more positions, and Dan Ticktum gains an even bigger lead than he'd already had. We do see Rahman taking a weird line, and it does not work out as he falls down to 4th. Can Ticktum take it down? Will he be able to hold on? Rahman looking to have a very good line. Can he overtake Jack Black? He overtakes Jack Black, but Jack Black goes right back. Azul, back to you.
Well, it's a very neck-and-neck race here for the people in the S's, which would be for second place. Vernon Jack Black really at it there. That's great racing right there here at Le Qual. And an inside line overtake there by Jack Black, but misses the breaking point. That will be detrimental. Ramen currently in 4th. Jack Black slows down even more. This is a bad scenario for them to be in. They need to recover quickly if they do want a chance in the podium as well. Jamiroquai as well for the new Lamborghini team, looking for more points. Christian Ho as well in 10th place. LeBron James as a rookie, also in their about to have their first points if this stays. My Nightbor and TWD, there's neck and neck right there. The 2 Reynolds are now together as they go through the hairpin, not for long. Meanwhile, lap number 6, Ticktum, Vern, and Jack Black have stretched away that lead from Taki Inui, who had silver last race and is on par to get 4th. That will be very great for the championship battle. Coach Wade, 13th place with a big gap against Tosanapol and Tufuvazak. That's Gonna be a huge jostle for position. Christian Ho! What happened there with Christian Ho? They were very bad through the final turn before the ascent, and that will cost them a lot.
Picked him back into the lead as we head on to the penultimate lap. Jack Black getting a better run through as Tictum tries to chase down. Can he get a move into turn 1 done? And yes, he can. Goes around the inside of Jack Black and takes the lead back from him. So we do see them side by side. Tictum taking a different line to Jack Black. Jack Black having a very awful line as the John Eric Verne and him fight as Tictum tries to take it away now. This is looking very good for the returning driver. Looking very good for his championship hopes of staying in the sport. Tictum having a very bad bounce. Verne having a less bad bounce. Jack Black also having bad bounce, but can anyone catch up to Tictum? That's the real question. Verne trying to go around the outside doesn't work. Can he go around the inside on the bounce? No, he can't. He gets a terrible bounce. It will be Dan Tictum leading here. Jack Black getting a very better run through. Can Tictum take it? Or will anyone else have a better line? Tictum having a very, very good line as he just leads the whole pack now. He does get a slow run through as he tries to make his way downtown, trying to go through. We do see LeBron James in 10th, and Tictum still leading by a lot actually as Jack Black from the new Lamborghini team trying to chase him down. Jean-Eric Verne as well, and he just tries to go down. Can he catch up at all? It looks like TW98, the other Red Bull, is in 4th place. Tictum getting a very decent line, but those two of Verne and Jack Black helping each other. Will either of them have any chance to catch up? If Dan Tictum gets a terrible bounce, which he doesn't, Verne gets a terrible bounce, but Jack Black can overtake. Will any of them get a bad run through here? No. Dan Tictum looking to still win. Can any of those two make a move in the straight? And it looks like Dan Tictum having a very decent run, almost getting overtaken. Will there be an overtake on the line? No, there won't. And Dan Tictum will take the win at the Loqual circuit today.
My Nagberg
How's
got
that
a
a
point.
race? How's that for
Pretty
a
good.
race?
Not bad. Oh, I thought you were saying commentary. The race is definitely exciting, I could say. Oh, Kagi and Sargent, what a fall from grace.
Yeah, I'm starting to overheat.
Are we ready? Or do you need a bit of
Yeah, I
rest?
am.
Okay,
Yeah, I am ready. But I need you to start.
alright. 5 red lights in the new course here at Chicago. And away we go. Porsche has a good line through the start straight with Coach Wade in 2nd, Sargent in 3rd. A lot of things to look forward to here. Through the line goes Porsche, holding a train of marbles. Through it, Furco Diaz currently in 10th, but that is bound to change definitely in the next few laps. 8 laps of racing action as well. Coach Wade is in 2nd. Will there be an opportunity for an overtake soon? Doesn't seem so yet. Jamiroquai in the back, however. Coach Wade, interesting line there. Yuji Ide making that overtake though. Instead of Coach Wade, Sargent is in 4th now. Verne is in 5th. My Nigber looking to make it up the order as we go to the bridge before the start-finish straight. Porsche looking to extend that lead definitely. Coach Wade is 3rd, trying to get back to Yuji Ide, but it isn't working. Sargent is pressuring him as well. This is not going to be good for their confidence perhaps, but Coach Wade has the inside line. Will it be beneficial? Not quite, but still has that balanced gap against Yuji Ide. Now to the inside. Coach Wade doesn't stick it in. Darkness is in 7th. Intrafuvazak is 8th. TW9, Ferko Diaz and Christian Ho fighting for 10th as well. Darkness now making that overtake to 3rd, as Coach Wade has already made it to 2nd, trying to overtake Teo Porcher in lap number 3. A lot of positions changing so far, but it hasn't, only first place hasn't really changed. Meanwhile, My Nightbird and Sargent fighting for 5th place. Christian Ho is in 10th, making a gap prominent now as we enter the 3rd lap, going to the first bridge. Porcher has a good lead, but Coach Wade is still up there. Yuji Ide is 3rd. Darkness is 4th, as always. Now to this interesting curve with Porcher and Coach Wade leading the way as always. But the gap has certainly decreased by just a little bit. To the 2nd bridge they go. To the start-finish pit straight, Porcher still leads, but they have had a better line and a better gap now against Yuji Ide and the rest of the field. Shady, what do you think so far?
I mean, this has been a very, I don't think this race has been as intense as I hoped, as Teo Porcher has just been basically leading from start to finish, and Logan Sargent, my goat, has fallen down to 5th. Vern is up in 7th. Can he make a tire charge, as well as TW98? They're in decent positions to make a charge here, so we do see Dennis Helger and Jamiroquai near that back area. It's not very good for them, as John Bennett also there. We do see Teo Porcher just keep that lead, which is a bit. I wish there was more changing. And Logan Sargent fell to 9th. I'm gonna cry. Could you please comment it while I cry about Logan Sargent?
Porcher and Coach Wade though, looks like the gap has decreased. Coach Wade trying to go to the outside. This is a bold move from him, but gets denied both times. Another inside line overtake was also made and they got denied. But through the first bridge, Coach Wade has the inside once again. Porcher defends. This is great racing so far, but will it make a back and forth jostling possible? To the bridge they go. Yuji Ide holding steady in 3rd as well. Porcher is looking to keep the lead for the 6th lap in a row.
With this race, it does look a bit boring, as we do still see just Teo. Oh, my bad. That was an actual yawn. Anyway,
Yeah.
because we've seen Teo Porcher in 1st the whole entire time, Coach Wade in that 2nd position does have a fastest lap. But does that really matter?
Perhaps maybe.
Does it really matter?
I mean, if Coach Wade has had enough points here, then it will definitely matter. And if he overtakes for the lead, it definitely then will matter even more. Inside line overtake does not work at all. He's getting a bit too bold with his moves. Perhaps it's maybe impulsive. Sorry, impulsive, not bold. Intrafuvazak is in 5th. Meanwhile, everyone else is jostling for position as always. Yuji Ide is in 3rd. TWD98 doesn't seem to be getting as much closer as they can. Coach Wade is going to Porcher. Meanwhile, Darkness and Intrafuvazak definitely fighting for 5th, with My Neighbor also there, and Vern, Sargent, and Christian Ho getting pressured by Jack Black this time.
There hasn't been many lead changes. When I look back at the driver who I looked at earlier to focus on, is still in the exact same position.
Hmm.
from 12th to 12th. How lovely. Right.
The midfield has a few changes at least.
Yeah, but the issue is the time mark changes.
I guess so.
There's meant to be
Final
randomness
lap,
in marble
Porsche
race.
has extended the lead to Coach Wade. UG Ide holding steady in third, so is TWD98. Interfuvazak and Darkness still fighting, so is My Nightbird and Vern. Through the first bridge, Coach Wade doesn't have too much opportunities to catch up anymore. Will it be futile? Will it be UG Ide in third still? Will it be Porsche keeping the win after a dominant race? Who knows to see? It will definitely be though, because Teo Porcher goes to the start finish straight to make it the win in TheMarble. I think this is his first ever win as
Yeah.
well. Empanada. Dang it, Kaguya. Oh wait, Kaguya did get points in the first race. I got muscle cramps. Alfonso Raceway. Yeah, Williams are both.
I mean, those two
5
Red Bulls
laps.
are very.
Yeah. The F2 race is underway here at Alfonso Raceway for the bajillionth time, but it does not matter because this is great racing. Morgs is in the lead with Nagisa Shiota in second place for the Rodin. Joe and Vettel for VAR also looking for a good finish, maybe even a 1-2 if they get ahead of Morgs here. But Vettel right behind. That's going to be a bad bounce for Vettel, and that is his race done. Will Buxton is off the track. Will Buxton will be off the track, and that is bad news for Will Buxton, who I'm pretty sure just won last race. Toto Wolff now in the lead, the team principal of Mercedes F1 team. Morgs is in second, meanwhile Rosalina and Izuku Midoriya once again. Great racing here by the man, the myth, the legend, not really, but still. Izuku has shown consistency over the times.
Toto Wolff in that first position still, trying to get pressure by Morgs, but Morgs gets a terrible bounce, no more pressure really. Mr. Beast trying to catch up, he's in 6th now. So we do see Adam Chase in that 10th slot, and Rosalina in that 4th, Silly Square. A very good finisher in one of the races, in that 5th position now. As we do see Rosalina overtaking Morgs, chasing down Toto Wolff. Who will get a better run? It will not be Rosalina, but during the chicane, will anything happen? It looks like no. Nothing will really change, unfortunately. So we do see Morgs chasing down Rosalina now. And who will get to the idea first? I don't know. We do see Morgs versus Rosalina. Morgs going around the outside, doing an amazing block in keeping that position there. So we do see Toto Wolff still keeping that first position. Will anyone make an overtake? It doesn't look like it, except Morgs makes the overtake. And he is able to claim first position now. Toto Wolff also chasing, so is Rosalina and a bunch of those other people up there who can all reach it. Morgs getting a way better bounce. Toto Wolff getting an unfortunate bounce which leads to Rosalina ahead of Toto Wolff now. Izuku in that 5th position, now 4th, as well as Tachibana in 5th, and Checo Perez in 6th. Mr. Beast is in 7th, looking like a very good day for Invicta Racing. As your How do you think the race has gone so far, in your opinion?
Toto Wolff looking to hold third place here. Izuku getting very defensive there, but Tachibana gets ahead either way. Rosalina really needs to make some time. Toto Wolff as well. Meanwhile, Checo Perez is now ahead. No, I mean very close to Midoriya there, but gets blocked massively, and that will deter his chances. But that is DRS. Kind of amazing maneuver there by Checo Perez. Had all the speed there to work it out. Penultimate lap sees Morgs in the lead now, despite interesting start for a lot of the marbles. Sorry, not despite, just really. Rosalina takes the outside line this time. Morgs look to have slowed down there, and that will not be beneficial whatsoever. Heading into the final lap of racing. Rosalina and Morgs are still neck and neck, however. Interesting there, outside line is definitely faster, it means, because Morgs has taken back the lead. Checo Perez is now in third. Toto Wolff is in fourth. A lot of things are happening right now as we go to the midfield. Taki Tachibana and Nagashioto in fifth, battling for it. Izuku has fallen to the 8th place, and a lot of others. Taki Tachibana to the outside I mean, and that's a 3rd place overtake there. Maybe even Rosalina perhaps be overtaken by Tachibana there, but let's not get ahead of ourselves because we're still quite a few corners here. This chicane, Morgs keeps it in. Tachibana trying to get ahead of Rosalina, taking the outside I mean, it connects. Checo Perez as well, getting ahead. Meanwhile, Toto Wolff also trying to catch up. But in the end, it's gonna be Morgs for the win here at Alfonso Motorsport.
A very good race for that Invicta team as well. But it's a very sad ending for Rosalina, who was in second and just couldn't keep it. As Suggs is Suggsing it. Oh, I want the 21st and 22nd as well.
Should we wait? Does that mean we have to reserve the 3 that DNF'd?
No.
Okay. I don't convolute things.
No.
But if I did, then I would
Then
put
get
Bernadette in the fucking MP of Will Buxton. Let's go. My science teacher, Bernadette. I'm pretty sure Jeff Probst has just been in the back the entire time.
Yep.
Okay, no, Jeff Probst has been 14, so it's not always. But they've been dead last like twice, I'm pretty sure. Like near dead last twice. So in the end...
Wait.
Is it done?
In F2, we do see Tachibana leading by a mile. And I accidentally gave Morgs and Mr. Beast the wrong positions. God damn it. As your eye hear in the end faintly.
Yes.
Are you sure that it's not capturing that as well?
It is. So I stopped it. Okay. F1 racing at Alfonso Raceway. The 5 red lights are off and it's lights out and away we go. A lot of change here to the first turn. It's Hauger in the lead. Jamiroquai for Lamborghini in second. Holding off Felix Argyle and LeBron James, the Caterham duo. Hauger does make it past, but a lot of people don't, including Jamiroquai.
I need you to start.
Okay, sorry. Hauger, Molly now jumps to second. Amazing maneuver there, taking advantage of momentum and collisions. Interfuvazak for the Trident is also there in first. Now my Nightbird holding off a train of 3 marbles. And look at that, how close it is to the chicane. Interfuvazak keeps it. But a lot of change in position as we go to the second lap soon. Interfuvazak holding off position from Mark Anthony. Second lap we see. Oh, collision there. Not yet, but that's 3 of them. Neck and neck. Who's gonna make it through? Mark Anthony makes it through like a needle in a... No, a thread in a needle. Sorry, I've mixed it up. But it's my Nightbird getting an amazing bounce off that 3 marble collision. But Interfuvazak takes it back. But look at this. Teammate Christian Ho for Renault is also in the front. Great finishes by Christian Ho. Is the deciding factor of him keeping his seat here in the grid. And it's going to be Vernon Lundgaard as well for Cadillac. It's going to be a good day for Renault and Cadillac if they stand here still for the next few laps. Molly and Chandler Hallow are also there. Braun GP and Alpha Tauri respectively. TWD 98 for the main Red Bull team.
Very interesting from the new Thai driver, as we do see Christian Ho and Molly also chasing. Mark Anthony also back there, as we see TWD 98 in 5th, and I'm starting to lose energy, like a lot, fast. Chandler Hollow in 6th, John-Eric Verne 7th. Tictum up to 8th now into those points positions, trying to secure a lead in the championship standings here. So we do see Dennis Hager in 10th, Fertrude Diaz in 15th, and John Bennetting things. And Jamiroquai, dead last again as your. Do you think Jamiroquai's lifeline's been wasted, or do you think he'll get another chance?
It's too early because this kind of inconsistency might deter him for a lot of reasons. But it's still too early to decide that, since it's only been a quarter of the race calendar. Christian Ho holds the lead from TheMarble Interfuvazak. Amazing racing here. Christian Ho, great defensive move there, letting Molly and Tictum catch up. So is Mark Anthony. TWD 98 is also there. Ooh, insane speed. Coach Wade. Oh, Coach Wade. Not benefit, but Chandler Hollow benefit from that collision. The 2 teammates really at it right now. Christian Ho and TheMarble Interfuvazak is looking to be holding off first and second place from Dan Tictum. Chandler Hollow is in fourth. Molly. Ooh, interesting move there, but keeps defense. Fourth place. My Nightbird loses 2 positions going to lap 5. Now it's 1, but Hauger still really challenging him.
It is Tictum into second now, by the way, chasing down Christian Ho for that first position, trying to get a second win and a lead in the championship. He's going for a championship run here, trying to get that first position. Interfuvazak also chasing down for that first position in this race. My Nightbird, Mark Anthony, and Molly also there. Dennis Hauger in the points. We see Logan Sargent enter it. And Jamiroquai, where is he?
Dead last.
Are you sure we can't judge a book by its cover?
Well, that doesn't make sense. Because it's already the book, not the cover.
Off a few first race results instead of mid-season.
Not really. That's different from cover from a book. But it's a 1-2 currently for Renault. Christian Ho leading the way with a great fast lap. Kevin McAllister is off, and that's an abysmal start, really. Abysmal first third of the season for Kevin McAllister. He has not scored a point yet. So has Lundgaard, actually. I'm pretty sure. But they are near their points. Fuvazak has fallen greatly. Molly is in second now. My Nightbor is in third. Christian Ho holding the lead. Molly is in second through lap 7. Stay awake, Shady, please. Tictum is in 4th place. Chandler Hollow is in 5th. Darkness is in 6th. Lundgaard now in the points at 7. Jack Black for Lamborghini is in 8th. It's definitely very, very close of a battle here. Hauger, oh, bad bounce there by Dennis Hauger. That is not beneficial whatsoever. Kaguya, LeBron fighting for 13th. LeBron has a lot of speed, however. As we go to the 8th lap, no, the chicane first before the 8th lap. Christian Ho still leads very nicely with Molly fighting for 2nd place with Mark Anthony. Darkness is also there for 4th, trying to defend her championship. Ooh, interesting there. Mark Anthony loses speed just behind Darkness, and Darkness gets ahead. Tictum is also doing the same thing as we go to the penultimate lap. It's very close for a lot of marbles here. Into Fuvazak is there. A lot of things will be decided here. Christian Ho still leading a lot. In 1st place, as always. This is dominance from the dominant in the first ever F2 season. This will be great for them. Molly and Darkness are fighting. My Nightbor Mark Anthony is also there in 4th. Tictum is in 5th. Jack Black is 6th. Logan Sargent, then Christian Lundgaard into Fuvazak. And then a fight between LeBron James, TWD98, Kaguya, and Ramen for 10th place. To go on to the final lap, Christian Ho just might have it in the bag here. Molly and Darkness are still fighting, but the gap has started to widen. Meanwhile, for 10th place, it's Kaguya in 12th with Chandler Hollow holding 10th place. Oh, it's an interesting bounce there. That is C's. Well, I think that's John Bennett. Christian Ho, good turn. Molly has the chance to be overtaken there. Darkness does. My Nightbor is also pretty close, but Christian Ho still holding, no mistakes so far. Jack Black, Tictum, Inter Fuvazak, Lundgaard, Hollow, and James in the top 10 so far. It's gonna be crazy here. McAllister is off. That means it's gonna be a reserve for McAllister. Meanwhile, Darkness and Shady are also there. Molly, sorry. And my Nightbor, it's gonna be 3 on 3. As we go to the final turn, Darkness for 2nd place. Meanwhile, Christian Ho wins at Alfonso Raceway. Darkness keeps 2nd and Molly keeps 3rd. And it's a very close race for Jack Black, as he keeps 5th place. What an amazing, how marvelous that is. Oh, why is that showing? Okay, it's been a while since we've been here, and see? Okay, we are back here in Sands of Time. Tachibana starts in the front row. And away we go. Mr. Beast has the early lead. Miyachinen also there with Rosalina and Behrman. It's gonna be a close race as we go through here. Silly Square also looking for. Oh, sorry, you want to talk?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
You were saying something first.
Sheenan leads first with Behrman trying to pressure him into overtakes. Mr. Beast looking for some opportunities but gets ahead of himself there. That is him messing up a lot. Jeff Probes on track to get his first point. So is Sebastian Vettel. Behrman and Chinen really fighting it out. Third lap of 7. It's only been... Oh, this is a very fast track actually. I did not expect that. Meanwhile, Chinen and Behrman still fighting. The Rodin really desperate for a good finish here. Vettel is third. Then it's Mr. Beast and Morgs, the two Invictus, also looking for a great finish there. Behrman tries to go to the inside. It does not work out. Chinen keeps the lead. Vettel is there. The two Invictus, I think, did they swap positions? I'm not too sure about that. Mr. Beast, now that does. They do swap positions by now. Behrman takes the lead over Chinen through the half pipe and the accelerator. Chinen tries to go for it. Oh, slows down. Had to lift there. Interesting there, but Behrman also locks up to the first third. That will be them conceding the position back. Morgs and Vettel are also there. Vettel really needs a points finish. They've had a lot of times where it would be possible, but a lot of mishaps have prevented it from happening. Chinen really starting to pick up the pace, but Behrman is there. Who will win it here? Through the triangle S's. Vettel, then Morgs as well in third with fastest lap. Chinen and Behrman. Oh, Behrman to the inside. Amazing work there to the half pipe. Shady, do you still want to commentate for now? Or do you want to let me do the final lap? Because I know you're tired. Behrman leads a fast final lap, but Chinen to the amazing inside line. Great work there. Chinen really desperate for a win here. Rodin is cheering him on. So is Prema for Behrman. Vettel is getting closer as well. So is Morgs. This can be anyone's race right now, but Chinen is looking to have it in the bag through the accelerator. And there goes it. Mia Chinen wins in Sands of Time for the first time as a rookie in F2. Tachibana falls off in the last lap as well. That's the championship leader fumbling it away for now. Behrman, though, however, his teammate is in second. That's going to be good for his championship hopes and for a promotion as well in F1. It's based on pure skill here. As Shady is asleep, I will take over here. There's going to be 15 laps, not 7 laps. Sorry about that. 5 red lights here in the track. We've seen before, but not since a while ago. And we are off here with Coach Wade leading the way. Dan Tickham is also in second with TWD9A, Christian O, quite a couple of others. Kaguya is also up there. My Nagbar also, I think they're within 10th place. It's going to be an interesting race so far. Lundgaard has the lead, or the others without points. Used to, at least. But Lundgaard, I'm pretty sure, has points now, just from last race. Looking to trend well after this. The two Reynolds are holding off the 7th place position. Christian Ho can't do that much longer, however. That means Lundgaard, a couple of others, they're still there. Taki Nue trying to hold on as well. It's going to be very close. Christian Ho this time 10th place, holding on just barely. Meanwhile, Tictum, Jack Black, Kaguya and Coach Wade are also fighting for it. Molly is in 5th. Kaguya gets a big boost there from the momentum they caught from that collision. My Nightbird is also there. Molly's also there. Coach Wade falls to what seems to be 8th, sorry. And Lundgaard is still leading, surprisingly. Not for long, because that's Dan Tictum. Great work by Dan Tictum there. Arc 7 Ramen also looking for a fight. Everyone else is still neck and neck for 2nd, 3rd, and the like. Mark Anthony with a good exit through the elevator, and that will be 4th place for him for now. Tictum through the accelerator has the dominant lead so far, and that will it stay for the next few laps, because this will be vital for his championship hopes. Dan Tictum is over there. Great work by Dan Tictum himself. Jack Black is also in 3rd, looking to do well in the Lamborghini. Kaguya's fallen behind the Reynolds, now in 7th. LeBron James is also in points, however, with 8th place. My Nagbor holding off the rest of the pack there. Kaguya really struggling. But meanwhile, Tictum still has the great lead over everyone as we go to the 7th lap. It's a 1-2 from Red Bull. Indeed. Jack Black and Lingard are also there. Jack Black looking to make an overtake. Goes outside, goes wide I mean. And through the half pipe. Oh, struggles to exit there. And that will be keeping position. Ramen holding on. Trying to overtake Lundgaard through the S's. And it does not work out for now. LeBron James is in 9th. John Bennett is in 10th. Kaguya now in 11th. Not a good run so far. All she needs to do is get points. That's her goal right now, I think. Well, that's what I want her to have. TWD 98 and Jack Black neck and neck. It's Jack Black getting closer and closer to Dan Tictum. Dan Tictum's losing the lead at this point. Ramen has made it to 3rd now as well. LeBron is also there, very close ahead. 10th place is my Nightbor as well. Lap 9 out of 15. Tictum. Ooh, Jack Black holds on. Hangs up there. And that's bad for their chance to overtake. But they seem to recover it just a little bit right now. Through the triangle S's. Ramen is in 4th. TWD still in 3rd. But everyone is still neck and neck. Ooh, great work there by Kaguya Shinomiya trying to get to Cristiano and LeBron James as Mark Anthony had a bad exit to the elevator as you saw earlier. Jack Black and Tictum now neck and neck once again to the S's of the triangles. Lundgaard and TWD 98 also doing similar things as we go to the elevator. Tictum still with a good lead, but Jack Black is inching closer and closer there. So that means it's not safe whatsoever. John Bennett has also moved up to 6th place. Not we've seen him in a while. Lundgaard, oh, falls behind. Very slow through the S's. So is Jack Black. Jack Black has gone slow to the S's, and it's now John Bennett in 2nd. TWD 98 pressuring him for a 1-2 of Red Bull. Jack Black trying to catch up, but it goes wide once again. Not the first time we've seen that. However, it is John Bennett trying to challenge Dan Tictum there through the inside. Does not work out. TWD gets ahead for a 1-2 for Red Bull. Meanwhile, to the S's, Ramen goes to the other side. Lundgaard goes to the other side as well. Coach Wade is also there. It's very neck and neck here for the top 6 marbles. But Tictum is there. Oh, TWD 98 is off. That's a hopeful for 1-2 for Red Bull, but it is futile. TWD 98 does not finish the race, and they will be substituted soon as well. Lundgaard makes an overtake. John Bennett struggles in the S's. Coach Wade is now in 3rd with a penultimate lap. Darkness, Vernon Hall, Christian Hall, Mark Anthony Carnegie, and LeBron James neck and neck for 11th place. But so is everyone else. That's Dan Tictum really holding off everyone else. This is a brilliant race from Dan Tictum as we start the final lap. Can Coach Wade catch up? Can John Bennett catch up? Can Christian Lundgaard catch up? Who knows? It's going to be very close as we go to the final time, the S's of the race. Tictum has a 1-turn lead at this point. Coach Wade is struggling against Christian Lundgaard. Yes, what? I am commentating. Sorry. Very passionate commentating. And Tictum wins in Sands of Time. That is amazing work. And that means TWD 98 is also getting substituted. Megumin was nowhere to be seen, really. Where did Megumin go? Was she even there? No, I'm blind. Where the hell is she? What the fuck? I have made a grave mistake. Only 24 ran there, and I can't remember who were the 2 besides Megumin who did not compete, so I will check. Williams competed. Mercedes competed, Cadillac competed, Alpine competed. Okay, so it's Argyle and Megumin who didn't compete. So a bunch of technical difficulties will keep. No. There has to be some sort of compromise there. But yeah, Shady's not watching anyway, so whatever.